What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I haven't made a video in about a month, and now we're ready for another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make clay a lot easier than the last video, just the simplest way possible, the fastest way possible. So we're going to cut out a few steps and we're going to show you how to make clay quick and simple. The best place to look is the lowest level that you can find. Usually after some rain it's a bit wet, and that's a good indicator. But it's where the water and the silt like to settle in a lower area, which is just over there. So we're gonna walk over there and try to get the best terrain to start with, so we have the best result in the end. So here we go. So I'm just gonna walk over here. As you can see, the ground is a little bit more moist over here. So I reckon if we dig over here, it'll be a lot better than any other spot. You see how the ground kind of recesses? And you can see some of this is a little bit darker than the other stuff. I'm hoping this is actually clay content and not sewer content, because there is a sewer over there. So we're actually digging in a meaty location. And then if you can, try to take out any rocks or impurities before, just so you don't have to take them out later. About half full is all you need. Okay, so now once you have your half a bucket full of dirt, what you want to do is make sure you take out all the impurities the best you can, because we're going to do this as simple as possible, the quickest, fastest way to make clay. We're going to add the water to the clay. We're going to mix it up the best we can, exciting all the clay and getting it into the liquid. And as soon as we get it suspended in the liquid the best we can, we're going to pour it back off into that blue bucket, and we're going to hold it and we're going to wait, and I'm going to show you the next process. So I've got my girlfriend helping me out here today. She's going to mix up the dirt the best she can, and we're going to make a nice batch of clay for you guys. If you're interested in learning more about clay, make sure to subscribe. I've got a few other videos demonstrating this process, so I figured I'd try to take it one step further and see if we can eliminate the pillowcase on the end of the process and just go make the clay with just 2 buckets, as simple as possible. We might not have as good a result, only time will tell, so stay tuned to find out exactly how this is going to turn out. So just get that mixed up as best you can. Mix. Get it all, like, violently shake it around. And then we're gonna pour off just the chocolate milk into that blue bucket. So just swirl it around one more time, really fast, like in a circle, as much as you can. All right. Now maybe let that settle for just a couple seconds, and let's pour off that chocolate milk and put the chocolate milk into this blue one. You ready? She's very thorough. That's right, we're only taking the chocolate milk. All the sand's gonna stay on the bottom when we do this next step. So mix it up one more time real good before we do this. And then yeah, let's pour off just the chocolate milk. And don't pour any of the sand in the blue bucket, because we want just the chocolate milk. So nice and slow. Now very, very slow, so to leave behind any of the dirt.
Or recover that.
Keep going. Just the liquid though, but very, very slow. it. Almost there. That's it. Just keep going. Just don't get that dirt in. Perfect. You see the dirt leaving or staying behind in the red bucket there? That's what you don't want. You just wait. And that's about it. That's good. Yeah, we got all the chocolate milk. Yeah, and we'll just leave that dirt behind. As you can see, there's a little bit left. We can actually rinse this again and extract more clay, so that's not wasted. But what we're going to do is show you just how much we can acquire out of just the chocolate milk there. Okay, so thanks for watching, and stick around for the end so you can see the end result coming soon. You want to just set your chocolate milk on the side here, and we're just going to let it settle, because what's going to happen is the water and the clay are going to separate, and you can gently pour off the water, and what we're left with is clay. And if you leave it in the sun, we're hoping we can skip a step and go straight to clay. So stick around and we'll show you as soon as this is done settling. Okay, I've let it rest for about maybe 6 hours, and I'm just going to pour off the water now and see what level we're at, and just wait for the rest to dry. So I'm going to show you what's left, show you how much clay we've acquired. Shall I get in here real quick? So I'm just pouring off the water. Don't let any of this precious chocolate milk come out, only the water. So I want to do it as carefully as possible. So we're starting to lose the clay there. And I'm just going to put my hand in here so you can see kind of what we're dealing with. You see? Definitely some clay in there. Just need this to dry. So we're going to leave this here till the morning, and I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow. Hopefully we got some clay. Okay, I left this in the sun for about a day, about 12 hours. It's now the next morning, and as you can see, after dumping off the water, there's still a little bit of water in here because I haven't put this in the pillowcase, but I think what's going to happen is as I slice down, you're going to see the layers, and if we're lucky, we can just scoop off the top layer. I'm going to use this cardboard here to scoop off the top layer, and we'll see if we can get this to dry a little bit further in the sun, but I'm only going to take the top, guys, because I think I can feel a little bit on the bottom where it's a bit more sandy than the other. Now if this dries in the sun, it might get a bit too dry. Again, you can always add water to bring it back to life, but I'm going to scoop the finest material out of here and put on the cardboard. And this should dry relatively quickly because the paper should pull out the water. Now I could use the stuff on the bottom, but it is a little bit sandy. If you want the best quality clay, just scoop the stuff off the top. And again, stick around for the end because you're going to want to see how this turns out. I'm also very curious myself. As you can see, there is a little bit in there, but that looks more sand than anything because we didn't let the water settle that much. We're trying to take a shortcut here. I know it doesn't look that great, but this is the forbidden chocolate milk. And it's not supposed to be beautiful. It's just supposed to be easy and quick without having to ruin the pillowcase. So let's see if we can just use some cardboard and 2 buckets and finish this off. I'm just going to go set this in the sun. And when it's dry, I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, here's what it looks like after drying in the sun for about an hour or 2. As you can see, this side is very dry. This is a little bit wet, so I was going to finish it now because I can always combine these together and add water and see what the final result looks like, see how much clay we have. I'm just going to peel it off and try to stick it all into one little ball. As you can see, this is a lot easier in the long run. You don't have to ruin a pillowcase, and you can get quite a bit. Look at that. Now remember, this is only half a bucket, guys. So if you wanted to make more, you could just use a bigger bucket. You could also re-rinse the stuff from before. But that's a hefty lump there. You could definitely make something, coffee cup or... And I guess since now I'm doing this now, my advice to you is maybe wait until it's semi-dry. Because once it's completely dry, it's a little bit more difficult, as you can see. but I can break it apart. And again, I could always add some water, which is a little more annoying. So I'm going to put those to the side. I'm going to grab some water and combine it all together and show you the final result, and cut this open and show you a cross section so you can see how pure this clay is. But so far, it's looking good. Okay, so from that half a bucket, this is what we've got here. So if you wanted to make a cup or a plate, you could probably do so with this amount here, but I would suggest using a bigger bucket if you want more. But that was fast and easy. That was the fastest and easiest way we can do this without ruining pillowcase or using filters and other apparatuses. As you can see, this is solid clay here. And I'm just going to cut this open and show you how nice this looks inside. But first, let me position this. And I'm going to take a nice little photo for the thumbnail here. But that is a nice amount of clay. Let me just cut this open for you. Okay, so here we go. Here's our final piece. I'm just going to cut this open, show you what the quality looks like on the inside. Try to get this focused. Yeah, as you can see, very nice. Very nice. And of course you can make all sorts of, sorry for my focus. Of course you can make all sorts of stuff with this. I literally only added the smallest amount of water. You don't need to add much. If it's too dry, just add a tiny bit of water and it's back. So there you go. There's the quickest and easiest way to make clay. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. In the future, I'm going to be showing you 1 or 2 more methods to do this. There is an industrial method to do this. If you want to make a lot of clay, we can do that, and I can show you how to do that. Some people have requested that, so I'm going to try that in the future. But I do need to buy something. But stay tuned for that video. I'm Derek from Off Grid Secrets. I hope you enjoyed watching this video on how to make clay. I hope it helps and benefits your life. And I hope you make something cool. Thanks for watching. See you soon.